I know the ops is coming in.
Supposed to as baddies?
Hold on, I know. Hold on.
You suck me when you ain't taking me out. I'm sorry.
So the episode begins with Meatball and Big Gretch squaring up, honey, squaring up. Gretchen got the first hit, okay? But then Meatball made Gretch a mop, honey. I would have thought that bitch was a janitor, honey. She swung that Grinch asshole all the way around to the side, to the front. I mean, damn, honey, she got her. Oh, and then when she got on the floor, she just started bop, bop, bop. Oh my God, Meatball them done that bitch in, honey. Meatball mollywopped Gretchen. I mean, the bitch is on the floor the whole time. The security holding Meatball back so hard that she ends up falling on the ground and Gretchen got a piece of her. And then you hear Bleachabella going, let her go, let her go, let her go. So when they get separated, Gretch starts talking her shit. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, you just got mollywopped. Why are you talking about shit? You want some more? So as you can see, Gretch is getting all up in her face. And then Meatball swings, but it does not connect. And then Gretchen basically ran into a punch. Oh, Gretchen is pulling hair, honey. Gretchen is pulling hair. I mean, that's about the best thing you can do, honestly, because you cannot fight. Gretchen really cannot fight at all. And it's really embarrassing. Ciao. But anyway, she starts talking more shit. So Meatball says, you need to go home, bitch. You need to go home. And then Gretchen says, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't finna take me out. The N-word. And everybody is like, oh my God, she said it again. And I'm not even gonna say it's a oops, I did it again. She did that shit on purpose, I feel like. You know what, honestly, I feel like Lemmy or the other producers at Zeus are telling her to say the word. Because literally, it makes no sense. Like, why do you keep saying the word? You've said it like 5 times now. You know you're gonna get your ass beat. Look, I hope Zeus paid her a premium, an N-word premium, okay? So, because like, damn, I mean, you getting worked overtime, honey. You getting your ass beat so much for saying that word. But it has been one of the main storylines of the show, and it does create a lot of controversy. So I can see Lemmy or Zeus telling her, yeah, keep saying the N-word, Gretchen, keep saying the N-word. We'll pay you an extra $10K. I can see it. So after that, Meatball launches at Gretchen. She misses because Natalie kind of gets in the way. She's like, no, 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 no. And I'm thinking to myself, yes, 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 yes. Punch her. Where's Tasiki? Tasiki needs to teach this bitch because it's really getting annoying. It's really getting annoying. So basically, this crazy bitch just starts going off, throwing shit, yada, yada, yada. I mean, it's just this whole mess. Oh my God. Slim's BBL. Listen, I was thinking it looked good on the last episode. That shit do not look good. That shit it does not look natural at all, at all. And you have to be careful with BBLs. Like the fat they transfer to your butt, that means like the fat that you're eating, it'll go more into your butt because there's more fat cells in there. So, I mean, it probably looked okay at first, but as she kept eating, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time 10 years, that bitch gonna be like a motherfucking, like, damn. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people just need to work out. Go do some squats, honey. Ooh, I can't imagine having to wear a diaper and I can't sit on my ass for 6 weeks. Oh, hell no. So basically Gretchen is going off. She's saying all this shit. She has to be held back by a bunch of security and producers. Hold the phone. What? Who is this with the bald spot and the cornrows in the back or the dreadlocks in the back? What is that? You ain't fooling nobody, Mr. Security. And there's a security guard that's on Playboy's New Orleans that's like that, got a bald spot, but all these dreads on the side. Girl, bye. So then, you know, Meatball and them are clowning. She's dancing with Tinkerbella. They doing the dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Because I mean, like, Meatball just won. She literally just won that fight, hands down. And honestly, I bet you there's going to be some Gretchen fans that come in my comments and going to say that Gretchen won. If you think Gretchen won that fight, you need to go to the optometrist. But finally, Natalie's like, no, we need to sit down and have a conversation. No more fighting. No more fighting. I swear to God, anyone else says something, you're going home. So, of course, all the hoes stop fighting, honey. They're like, oh, no, no, no. We don't want to go home. We need this check. We need this check, okay? So Gretchen starts off by apologizing for saying the N-word, saying that, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. My kids are black. And then she finishes off by saying, I am so sorry to anybody that was offended. I am really, really, really sorry. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, we heard this before. You've said that like 2 episodes ago and you still said it again. I guarantee you the bitch is going to say it again on the show. And she's already going on live saying it. Like, girl, they gonna mollywop you at the reunion, Gretch. Like, ooh, you better off not even showing up, baby. Like, ooh. But then Gretch talks to Jayla specifically about the bite, okay? And Gretchen apologizes, but Jayla's like, I appreciate the apology, but right now I can't do anything with that because I have to wake up in the morning and see this every day, and it just pisses me off. And I totally understand that. It would piss me off too. And she basically says, like, I'm probably going to end up having to fight her again. So then Natalie tells them that they're all going to go to dinner to meet up with Asian Doll, okay? So they all get to the dinner, okay? Notice how it's empty, honey. I know they were like, we can't have any customers here with these ratchet ass hoes. Zeus probably got to pay so much money to rent out restaurants. Oh my God. So they all sit down, and guess who walks in? Asian Doll, honey. Now I gotta say, Asian Doll looks amazing, honey. She looks like she is about to beat a bitch up, but she's like, I'm gonna look fabulous while beating the bitch up. I love the hair. I love the hair. I love the necklaces. I love the bra. I mean, bitch, Asian Doll, you did that, bitch. You did that. So when she walks in, everybody's like, hi, hi, hi. So she goes around the table and gives everybody a hug, except for Mariah. So when she sits down, everything is fine. But literally, Mariah starts off talking shit. Okay, she starts talking shit, saying, I was 2 steps away from you. Why ain't you do nothing? Why ain't you do nothing? And I'm like, girl, you better be happy that she didn't do nothing. It irritated me, this scene, because I'm like, Mariah, you can't fight. Like, you talking all this rah, rah, rah. So they start going back and forth. It gets heated, and Asian Doll ends up getting out of her seat. Mariah stands up, and basically Mariah starts saying like, hey, letting all you guys know that Asian Doll said that brown skin girls are better than dark skin girls. And I'm thinking to myself, Mariah, stay out of black women's business. Stay out of black women's business. It is not your place to call out a black woman for saying colorist statements. Okay, it's not your job. It's not your job. You need to sit there and mind your Caucasian business, or as I should say, as Asian Doll said, Caucasian. She's I was laughing. She said Caucasian, and then she said Southern. I was dying at Asian Doll's pronunciations. But basically, I was waiting on them to scrap, but they didn't scrap at all. All the security was holding them back. I mean, they were talking shit. Basically, Asian Doll said that Mariah sucks old men. Yeah, I mean, it was so much noise that I couldn't even really hear what they were saying. But everyone is just getting their life. They're laughing. They're like, ooh, ooh. I mean, it was kind of funny, but it was chaotic. And then Mariah starts doing these stupid like, oh, what can make me feel this way? Bye, girl. Bye, girl. I mean, it's just stupid. Like, doing stupid shit. It kind of reminds me of like Tinkerbella when she was clowning. Diamond the body. But the thing is, at least Tinkerbella actually fought and won. But Mariah's not even, they're not fighting. And yeah, and you're about to get your ass beat later. So it's just, you look stupid. So then Natalie finally says, okay, let's eat. Seriously, we got to eat. And she says, let's do a prayer to the baddie gods. But they're like, no, we don't do that. Let's do it to the real Lord, okay? The Lord. So after that, they get their food, they talk, and Natalie asks Asian Doll who is her favorite OG baddie, and she says Jayla. And then Natalie asks who's her favorite newbie, and Asian Doll says Meatball. Honestly, I feel like those questions were unnecessary and divisive. But then again, Natalie is messy, so she's trying to stir up beef and cause animosity within the group. Hey, that's how TV goes. Then they take their baddie shot o'clock, they eat their food, and that's that. Now the next morning, it's Dia comes back from the Bahamas or something. I don't know. She had like a issue with getting there. She had to go to Canada and then to Florida and all. It was a whole bunch of shit going on. But she's back, and honestly, I could care less. So then Jayla and Scotty come over. They chit chat, and Natalie's like, Ahna's gonna be here right now. And Natalie asks Scotty, like, how are you gonna be with Ahna? And then Scotty's like, well, I haven't really seen Ahna since the reunion where, you know, they were cursing each other out. So Jayla moves from that seat to this seat so Ahna can sit here just in case there's some issues. But when Ahna comes in, everything is fine. She gives everybody a hug, including Scotty, okay? And yeah. So they fill her in on everything that's going on. They talk about Gretch, and Anna's like, damn, I'm the one that gave that girl a ticket. And I'm like, oh, so this is your fault, Ahna? But you know what? She probably picked her because she was Puerto Rican. And Anna's Puerto Rican too. Mm-hmm. And Natalie tells the girls that they're going to go ATV riding today. So on the bus, they are getting ready to go to the ATV place. So basically on the way there, Mariah's like, I'm fighting Asian Doll. I'm fighting her. And Asian Doll's basically saying about Mariah that she's not afraid of her and that Mariah's a weak bitch and that she surrounds herself with bigger people so she doesn't have to fight that much. And then the camera's so shady when she says that, it points directly to Tasiki. What the hell is this on Tasiki's chin, by the way? She always got some weird makeup going on. Oh, and apparently Bianca has been in both Mariah's ear and Asian Doll's ear talking mess and causing discord, but Bianca's supposed to be Mariah's friend, okay? So there's a whole lot of shit going on right now between those three. So then the girls arrive to the ATV place, okay? And they all get on their ATVs. I mean, it wasn't really eventful. But when they're all done, they get to this field, honey. And immediately Mariah starts talking a bunch of shit. Okay, just talk, over talking Natalie like she's being obnoxious. And then she runs up on Asian Doll. And they start to tussling, honey. And Asian Doll was giving it to her, baby. She was giving it to her. And you can see Mariah trying to pull clothes and shit. Like she ain't even hitting nothing. And then guess what? Mariah's ass ends up on the ground, honey. And as she's going down to the ground, Mariah ends up pulling Asian Doll's braids to take her down with her. You see that? You see that? Now, Asian Doll, I will say this. You should have had that shit wrapped up, baby. You should have had that shit wrapped up. But it's still bitch made for Mariah to do that. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? And that's pretty much how the episode ends. But I want to know what you guys think, and this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.